Hey Run Junkies, today we are going to be getting acquainted with some of the most common running distances. Each distance presents its own unique challenges. Today I'm going to give you a guide into why each distance is important. Starting with the 5K, it's 3.1 miles. The 5K is a great place to start for novice runners. If you've never been running before, the 5K is a really great distance to train for just to get yourself moving. If you want to lose weight, if you really just want to get into running for the first time, 5K is a great place to start. That's not to say that the 5K isn't really for experienced athletes. For an intermediate to experienced athlete, good place to test the waters and kind of get your feet wet before you head into your longer races. The 10K, 6.2 miles. I like to think of the 10K as kind of the forgotten distance. Good distance for the novice runner that has done a few 5Ks and really wants to challenge themselves with something a little longer. I really like the 10K distance because it's one of those races like the 5K where you can hone your speed a little bit more over longer distances. So just because it's short doesn't necessarily mean it's easy. You can make a 5K and a 10K as hard as you want. Half marathon, 13.1 miles. The half marathon distance can be for novice runners, but it is a very aggressive goal. Training becomes more serious, it's a lot more time consuming, and nutrition becomes a factor. The half marathon is definitely a serious goal. For the novice runner, get several 5Ks and a couple of 10Ks under your race belt before you tackle a half marathon. For the experienced runner, this is a really great place to kind of keep yourself going. I personally like the half marathon distance. It keeps me in top physical condition without making the time and distance commitment to a full marathon training. Then the last one for today is the mother of all races, 26.2 miles, the marathon. You don't want to tackle a marathon really as a novice runner whatsoever. Make sure you've done several of these shorter races before you tackle a marathon. The most important reason why I say that is to avoid injury. When you go from couch to marathon, you are risking injury and it's a lot to take on all at once. So work up to it. Marathon training, even for experienced runners, is not an easy undertaking. For marathon training, you are doing several long runs, and by long runs, I mean more than 18 miles. You're doing a lot of running. Nutrition becomes a huge factor. Stretching, foam rolling, massage. You're definitely adding a lot more elements into marathon training than you would with the 5K or 10K distances. A little bit of a history lesson for you. Philippides died during the very first marathon. If you want more information about that, click on the link in the description below. With marathon training, whether you are novice, intermediate, advanced, or elite runners, it takes a lot of commitment to go this distance. So weigh all of your options, make sure you have all of your pieces in place before you begin marathon training, and get a lot of experience before you tackle this distance. It takes a lot of work. When you cross your finish line, your first marathon, it really is an amazing experience. There are other distances. There's the 1 miler, which is good for family distances, and then there's ultra marathons, which are anything 50K and up, which that's just no. So my question for you this week is, what's your favorite distance? Or what distance are you really hoping to try? Leave a comment in the box below. But that is it for Training Tuesday. I'm so glad you guys came in today, and thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. We've got a lot of great things coming up. But that's it for today, everybody. Thank you for watching. Get out there, go find your awesome. We'll see you next time, and in the meantime, happy running.